Good evening, and thank you for joining us for the Cape Coral High School Class of 2020 virtual graduation ceremony. I'm Chris Engelhardt, the proud principal of Cape Coral High School. I'd like to welcome our graduates, families, special guests, and everyone who is watching this evening. It is an honor for us as a school and community to celebrate this amazing senior class. And when I say this class is amazing, this is not an overstatement. I feel so fortunate to have had the opportunity over the last 4 years to see this group grow into the young men and women they have become. So what makes this group exceptional? Well, let's start with academic achievement. 217 of our seniors have earned a grade point average of 3.5 or higher and will be graduating with honors. We have a student who earned the prestigious Bill Gates Scholarship and another who is a QuestBridge Scholar. We have students who have qualified for the Regeneron International Science and Engineering Fair. This class has earned over 1,000 industry certifications through their career and technology courses, and over 100 of our graduates have already earned college credit. This group of seniors has earned a total of $3.5 million in scholarships that will set them up for tremendous future success. And while academic success is vital, this group did not stop there. The class of 2020 has amassed over 13,000 hours of volunteer service where they have generously helped the community in so many ways. This group has also started or led over 50 different clubs that have helped others while allowing them to grow as leaders. Over the last 4 years, this class has excelled in athletics too. During this time, our teams have over 700 wins combined. They have won 12 district championships and qualified for 12 FHSAA meets. They went to the state Final Four, and we've had 8 academic team championships over the last 4 years. When one considers the amount of success this group has experienced, and these are just a few examples, it is easy to see why I say they are amazing. Graduates, as you move forward and pursue your goals and dreams, you will realize that Cape Coral High School has prepared you. These years have been a time of transition and growth for each and every one of you. And I realize that this has not always been easy, but the struggles and your perseverance have prepared you for whatever it is that you choose to do next. In just a few moments, you'll have the opportunity to hear from your student speakers who will share their own messages and talk about their time as a Seahawk and how this experience has shaped them. These 2 young ladies have made a tremendous impact on Cape Coral High School over the last 4 years. First, you'll hear from Julia Mohanty, whose intelligence and hard work have earned her a grade point average of 5.19. In addition to her success in the classroom, Julie has been actively involved in a variety of clubs and extracurricular activities. Her impact on Cape Coral High School will not be forgotten. Next, you'll hear from Isabella Aiko. Isabella has excelled in every way possible during her time at Cape Coral High School. She is an IB student who carries a GPA of 5.48, is the student government class of 2020 president, and has been a 4-year varsity volleyball player. Isabella is a president of the Dignity Closet and is a member of the Cape Coral Youth Council. So class of 2020, I introduce to you your student speakers, Julia Mohanty and Isabella Aiko.
We are all here right now. Now that may not sound like an outstanding statement and as more of just a mere observation, but it's more than that, because we were all meant to be in this exact place at this exact moment. Life isn't predictable. We didn't know for certain that we would be here at this moment, but we're here, and we're united for this momentous occasion, and that is what truly matters. Now, high school has been an interesting time. As Charles Dickens once said, it was the best of times, it was the worst of times. It has been an enlightening experience from both the good and the bad, because we've all been able to learn and grow. One such example would be learning that there was no third-floor pool and having that gosh, I'm such a freshman moment. I too learned the hard way. It hasn't always been easy, though. We have gone through unexpected experiences, such as natural disasters, this pandemic, and more. These unexpected experiences and hardships are what have molded us into the individuals that we are today. Individuals who can make a big difference when we all come together. Please never forget that we are the change we seek to see in the world. We are the ones who can reverse climate change. We are the ones who can influence lawmakers to change unjust laws. We are the ones who can minimize the wage gap and gender inequality. One small action or effort can have a greater impact than you may ever know. Whether it is joining a peaceful protest or encouraging a peer who's feeling down, we can change the lives of others for the better, as well as make the world a better place for all of its inhabitants. Even the smallest of our efforts are worthwhile because it's the effort that counts. I also want to remind you to never forget your worth in this world, as we can all make an impact on the lives of not only those around us, but the world as a whole. Now, sometimes life throws crazy stuff at us, but we are the batter in this baseball game of life. We have to prepare for what's coming, despite not always knowing what that may be. But every single one of these curveballs is what leads us to the next step in our lives. You have to swing before you can reach first base. Oprah Winfrey is a prime example of a successful figure who worked hard to reach her goals. Born into a life of poverty and with the odds stacked against her, some might expect her to lead the life that she was born into. However, after many years of hard work and persevering through every obstacle, she has become one of the most well-known, accomplished women in the world. She didn't let difficulties she experienced prevent her from reaching her dreams. I believe that every one of you has the same potential and ability to overcome any and all obstacles in your path. The key to success is not letting your failures or obstacles hold you back from trying again, because you'll never know if you do not at least try. Our paths in life are determined by the decisions of ourselves as well as others, and how we respond to these choices is what determines our outcome. For example, I came to Cape High anticipating to take one academic path, but due to unforeseen circumstances, I changed paths. It was unexpected, but it was worthwhile. This change is symbolic of life. You may expect it to go in one direction, and the wind may blow you in the complete opposite direction. But as long as you adapt and persevere, you can do anything you put your mind and heart to. I would also like to take this opportunity to say that I am eternally grateful to have spent the past 4 years with all of you. I would not be the person I am today otherwise. I would also like to thank all of the teachers and staff here at Cape High, because they have helped mold not just me, but the entire class of 2020 into the people that we are today. The last thing that I want to say is that I implore you go into this world and make the most of yourselves. You will do amazing things, and I can't wait to see it.
It wasn't supposed to be like this. We were supposed to be gathered in person, walking across that stage, shaking hands and hugging one another. Yet here we are. Here I am, standing in front of a camera lens the way I would have never imagined to be giving a graduation speech. I thought I would never say it, but I miss high school. I'm sure we all share similar grievances, but we must not dwell anymore. This is a milestone worth celebrating. Now we can see the brighter end of the tunnel as normalcy gradually approaches, and we move on to pursue the bright futures that lie ahead of us. Although unorthodox for many reasons, it has been the most unforgettable year yet. 2020 has been quite the roller coaster ride, and we are only halfway through it. However, I am just as thrilled to celebrate this moment, as all of us should be. At the beginning of this year, I think we all imagined a different end to the senior year. In each version of our imaginations, none of us would have predicted this would be the outcome. There was nothing to fear, however, because we are the class of 2020, and no other group of students would have better endured the circumstances at hand. We were the most prepared, and we have overcome it like champions. Not only were we born during 9/11, but we were forced to overcome both a hurricane and pandemic throughout our high school years. On the bright side of all of this, we have the advantage compared to any other graduating class because we are the most prepared for any obstacle life has to throw at us. This is the moment that has always seemed so out of reach, yet it arrived quicker than we would have imagined. Cape High, also known as Zoom High since March 13th, has not only provided us the foundation we need in order to achieve success in our future careers, but taught us how to navigate and problem solve through the hardships of life. It is during the past 4 years that some of us went on our first date, attended our first party, and discovered each of our individual quirky interests. It is a place where the teachers have taught us to challenge the status quo. For example, attempting to make fun out of uncomfortable Kagan group activities. Or for some of us, it has taught us to stay true to what we believe in by protesting assigned seats, which resulted in creative ways to maintain your relationships from across the classroom. High school is where one person has entered your life and changed you, and most importantly, where we learn lessons by failing and succeeded in and out of the classroom. It has transformed us into the people we are today. Although we may not all see the greatness in high school, we can all say we've learned something from it. The struggles we experienced in high school are insignificant compared to those that will come into the life we are about to enter as independent young adults. We learned that best after adapting to these circumstances. These struggles made us stronger, but the changes we've experienced are what made us wise. Remember, this is just the beginning, and when we look back from years from now, it is the good times that will resonate with us. This is not the time to fear failure as we attempt to discover our purpose. Don't be afraid to change your mind and change it again, because nothing is permanent. This is the first time we have complete control over what comes next, so make as many mistakes as possible while you still can. By doing so, one day when they ask you what you want to be, you won't have to second guess anymore, because after trying everything, you'll know the answer for sure, and you'll be most satisfied with it this way. Heck, even if that's being TikTok famous, go for it if it makes you happy. Most importantly, remember that a person's intelligence is not defined by their GPA. It is determined by how you choose to pursue your life. Understand that college is not for everyone, and that's okay. We were all made to shine in different places. What makes you smart is how you tune into your special talents and use them to contribute to society. Being smart is making wise choices, including who you choose to surround yourself with. Surround yourself with people who share your same interests and push you to reach your highest potential. Stay determined, but in the process, don't forget to stay true to who you are. We are all destined to be leaders through the preparation we've received the last 4 years and the adjusted lifestyles we've overcome the past few months. Overall, we've realized the value of the connections we have with family and friends. Even more, this relates to the value of routine and the normal high school life. Okay, maybe not so much waking up at 6 a.m. in the school lunches, but definitely the little things, like the morning Dunkin' Donuts coffee and the after-school 3-pepper binging. We never truly realized that the last day before spring break was going to be our last day stepping into high school as an active K-Pi student. But this just gives us even more of a reason to cherish life's greatest moments, because you never know when it's going to end, to cherish the memories we do have from high school. Thank you for being such a great group of friends and providing me with so many memories. And most importantly, thank you for always listening to my lunch announcements and even contributing to the good of the class. As your president, I'm sorry that I never got the chance to even have a conversation with some of you. But whether we were able to form a connection or not, you were valuable to me, and you helped create the image of the class of 2020 that we are leaving behind. Class of 2020, we not only have a story, but we made history. It feels like everything has changed, but some things haven't. We haven't changed. We are still the most hardworking, persistent, and driven students. Throughout the whole pandemic, the one thing we had absolute control of was ourselves, just as we did before. Now we can truly believe that all of our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them, just as we demonstrated the courage to overcome a pandemic in the middle of our senior year. Use this as motivation to pursue what lies ahead. Don't dwell on what did happen, but dwell on what can happen. We have complete control over the future, no matter the circumstance. You know the saying, the best comes to those who wait. This is most definitely not the graduation we imagined. However, it's better late than never. To our teachers, administration, friends, and family, we're standing here today because you encouraged us to continue despite the given circumstances. I wish you all the best. Once a Seahawk, always a Seahawk. Thank you.
We will now begin the next portion of our ceremony as we honor the class of 2020 and celebrate with them as they commence their journey into the world beyond Cape Coral High School. Ms. Fisher, please join me at the podium. I certify that the students presented here have met all the requirements set forth by the School District of Lee County and the Florida State Department of Education, and they are ready to receive their diplomas. It is with a great deal of pleasure that I present to you the class of 2020.
Mr. Engelhardt, on behalf of the School District of Lee County, thank you for presenting the class of 2020 to me. Congratulations, Seahawk grads and families, on this very special occasion. and now by the power vested in me, I accept this class as having completed the requirements set forth by the School District of Lee County and the Florida State Department of Education, and I am now ready to confer their diplomas.
Maya Mohammed Abdel Rahim. Javier Acosta. Maria Camila Agudelo. Maxwell William Amati. Katrina Rose Alexander. Brian Josue Alvarez Andrade. Marcos Daniel Alvarez. Yenesis Alvarez. Ilkania Alvarez. Ana Carla Arias. Valentin Elias Ariojas. Kayla Nadraka Augustin. Travis Aaron Austin. Judah Joseph Aviles. Cedric James Avon. Ashley Marie Baker. Kim Min Balch. Jose Manuel Barata Herrera. Daniel David Barcena. Bryce Barrero Perez. Karen Barreto. Riley K. Bartholow. Isabel Lucia Basilis. Colin Todd Beatles. Olivia Jane Beatles. Lucas Bryce Behrman. Tyrone Garcilde Belcher. Amanda Benitez. Kaya Staryani Benjamin. Jasper Dylan Bennett. Dan Che Bental Mangum. Drew James Bernard. Ryan Nathaniel Berry. Madison Olivia Bickford. Alyssa Josephine Blackford. Jared Levi Blaylock. Remy Sean Blandenberg. Riley Nicholas Bolter. Blade Carlton Box. Alyssa Marie Bracken. Kenneth Patrick Bradley. Ian Michael Bramlett. George Michael Briotti. Javier Daniel Brito. Caleb Cameron Britton. Jabetz Mehi Bruno. Gabrielle Ariana Burke Jackson. Haley M. Bird. Luis Noel Cabrera, Keegan Phoenix Allen Cage, Julian Calval, Kira Jude Cambio, Madison Michelle Campbell, David Cardente, Aiden Scott Carlisle, Carla Mary Carlo Ortiz, Eric Casanova, Madison Ann Cash, Angeline Castano Caicedo, Adamaris Nala Castillo, Camila Alexa Castillo, Remzi Castro, Christian Chavez, Paige Elizabeth Christensen, Justin McAllen Christoph, Scott Gregory Claflin, Ashley Jane Clark, Stephen Daniel Clayton, Cheyenne Cathan Cleland, Carson Elizabeth Klaus, Braden Cohen, William Edward Cordry V, Courtney Nicole Cormier, Jasmine Elena Coronado, Maria Fernanda Correa, Lola Isabel Corech, Josiah Stone Covey, Thomas Edward Kramer, Jordan Broderick Crawford, Isabella Dawn Creco, Daniel Cruz, Antonio Manuel Curiel Peña, Ashlyn Renee Curry, Mitchell Nickerson Curtis, Gabriel Seth Daffin, Jamel Garvin David, Adam Jacob Davis, Mateos Coco de Oliveira, Morgan Ray DeBusman, Gabriela Dakova, Mario Del Mazo, Zane Austin DeLong, Allison Michelle Desenfants, Kevinson Curvins Deus, Maritza Diegues, Jasmine Dominguez, Isaiah Charles Dominique, Casey Mitchell Dowd, Dalen Dumond, Luis Alejandro Duran, Musa Jordan Edwards, Jessica Elska, Katie Ann England, Carlos Alberto Escalin, Toby Jackson Fellows, Ryan Philip Fernandez, Kilian Fernandez, Martin Joy Ming Fernandez, Starling Anthony Fernandez, William Robert Fichter, Anelia Tiana Finn, Garrett Jason Foro, Luke Murphy Francis, Colin Frazier, Tyler Wayne Freed, Devin Derek Frink, Kimberly Lane Fritchie, Celine Rose Galang, Rebecca Dawn Gallimore, Bailey Angel Garcia, Ylenis Garcia, Caitlin Aaron Garrett, Andrew John Gascon, Minella Gazdich, Haley Renee Jervis, Ty Adriana Gibson, Eva Elizabeth Ginley, Andrew Clayton Gomez, Danilo Alcides Gomez, Alan Alonso Gonzalez, Andrea Lisette Gonzalez, Ariana Danielle Gonzalez, Daniel Alexander Gonzalez, Yoel Gonzalez Jr., Kaylee Joan Gosling, Isaiah Robert Graham, Tyler R. Graham, Kaylin Noel Grant, Kaylee Bryn Guarino, Kylie Marie Garazzi, Bailey Ann Gull, Crystal Angeles Guzman, Riley Ann Harmon, Aaron Hay, Ashley Christine Hernandez, Christiane Hernandez, Ivan Arturo Hernandez, Jada Page Hernandez, Lily Carolyn Hobson. Tan Matthew Holman. Paige Holopater. Alyssa Michelle Hooper. Gregory Lamont Howard. Olivia Rose Hubbard. Riley Sarah Highland. Isabella Faye Aiko. Luke Christopher Ingram. Gavin Wayne Jelenowski. Jacob Jordan Jimenez. Dakota Rose Jonikin. Darius Ahmad Jordan. Julia Yu Jin Jun. Skylar Ilabella Younger. Daniel Cow. Zachary Marcus Caden. Kaylee Ann Kiefer. Cameron Benjamin Kiefer. Cassandra Renee Kelly. Amber Edith Koenigs. Rocco Michael Kaprowski. Kiara Grace Korpolinski. Gabriella A. Kostanets. Emmett William Katowski. Ksenia Viktorovna Krasinka. Savannah Elizabeth Lang. Brian Richard Larkins. Ethan Michael Lau. Kalina Lausis. Brian Jose Lebron Prensa. Jacob Daniel Lee. Matthew Juhyun Lee. Spencer Elliott Lee. Alejandro Licea. Dylan Patrick Linares. Kenneth Ruggles Lingley. Ivan Jose Liriano. Brandon Giovanni Lopez. Melissa Lopez. Melody Ann Louis-Jean. Angela Deanna Lavecchio. Faith Ann Lubin. Colson Luke. Darian J. Lugo. Rianne Jessica Morgan Lurch. Vicente Roman Macias. Kyle Julius Malloy. Mario Matthew Marcelino. John Sebastian Marcial. Madeline Elizabeth Martinez. Madison Brittany Jo Martinez. Gail Joanna Massey. James Anthony Mastasso. Marissa Ann Maxwell. Emily Ann May. Ava Michelle McCormick. Grace Nicole McGee. Anna Alda McKenney. Michael Dominic McKinney. Alice May McLaughlin. Dylan Bennett McFatter. Aaron Michael Mead. Adrian Yamir Madako. Amanda Nicole Mejias. Paden Antonio Melendez. Victoria Mena. Skylar Jade Mendes. Javier Ernesto Mendez. Savannah Joe Mendez. Tyler Cameron Miller. Adam Timur Mirzoev. Sean Robert Mitchinson. Julia Priya Mohanty. Madeline Grace Moorhead. Brandon Daniel Morales. Dante David Morales. Mariceli Enid Morales. Mark Anthony Moreno. Janina Marie Muckenhausen. Justin Jeffrey Nash. Ashley Delizee Negron. Tony Nguyen Dean. Jo Kai Ni. Zoe Lynn Noe. Ashante Monet Noel. Jameson Paul O'Connor. Bianca Jessie Oge. Fidel Marie Nellianne Olivo. Kenneth Ordonez. Felipe Vargas Orrego. Elizabeth Ortiz. Isaac Daniel Ortiz. Julian Alexander Osoria. Christian Alexander Pacheco. Vincent Antonio Padula. Christopher Charles Palumbo. Cassie Elaine Parks. Juan Pablo Parra. James Elliott Pastori. Parth Chetan Patel, Charlie Jorge Perez, Elizabeth Perez, Gabriel Antonio Perez, Leilani Alioth Perez Abreu, Maite Laurel Perez Volquez, Erica Sally Peterson, Nairi Nijay Peterson, I.T. Du Fan, Trisha Toi Tien Fan, Madison Marion Pisanelli, Sophia Nicole Potter, Jade Quintana, Erin Michelle Ramey, Daniel Alejandro Ramirez, Edwin Ramirez, Kevin Ramos, Melanie Elizabeth Ramos, Molly Jean Reagan, Kevin Miguel Reyes, Caitlin Rose Room, Robert Henry Rinko, Michael Anthony Rivera, Tiana Angelica Rivera, Brian Lee Rockwell, Alexander Jason Rodriguez, Anthony Malone Rodriguez, Demaria Lachey Rodriguez, Emily Lynn Rodriguez, Marielle Alia Rodriguez, Mateo Rodriguez, Michelle Rodriguez, Stephen David Rodriguez, Angelique Carolyn Rosas, Emma Susan Roy, Rushama St. Fleur, Beverly St. Hilaire, Jasmine Renee Salovix, David Colleen Salgado, Pedro Enrique Sanchez, Tony Ryan Sanderlin, Diamante Asuncion Santiago, Yasmin Santibanez, Robert Santiesteban, Jaden Michael Santos, Erna Sasinovich, Gabriel William Sayer, Destiny Nicole Scherer, Sedona Lahua Scott, Austin Michael Siebert, Dennis Lamar Shelton, Mason Tyler Shepard, Salma Lena Shepard, Taylor Ann Sherman, Joshua Andrew Schilling, Dylan Wayne Shipley, Demi Sierra Eve Silvis, Jose Luis Silva Jr., Naomi Carolina Samanjatuk, Jason Nee Slater, Cameron Keith Solomon, Emily Victoria Soto, Genesis Soto, Raul Luis Soto, Travis Alexander Steiner, Jaden Todd Stowe, Trinity Joy Sullivan, Tia Marie Tapkin, Riley Brooke Taylor, Jordan Anthony Theodore, Lexia Dawn Thompson, Anthony Vincent Tolan, Tatum Grace Tolbert, Gabriel Trent Tolson, Manuel Francisco Torres, Joshua Nahuel Torres Nicola, Caden Isaac Troyer, Camila Sofia Trujillo, Rebecca Lynn Ugland, Daniel Valdez, Ivy Lynn Valdez Ramirez, Lauren Jane Van Dyke, Jake Christopher Van Velser, Leon Emilio Varela, Julian Andres Vasquez, Janessa Marley Velez, Manuel Vergas, Brunella Viamonte, Melissa Min Vu, Christina Cordelia Teresa Walsh, Naya Lachey Walker, Matthew Washington, Madison Blair Watts, Morgan Haley Weaver, Jory Lynn Webb, Miles Robert Weber, Colby Tyler Weiskopf, Austin Kate Welch, Colleen Aaron Welcher, Christian Alexander Wheelock, Sophia Jo White, Spencer James Whitman, Saraha Sydney Wilson, Emma Ray Williams, Abigail Jody Williamson, Morgan Diane K. Williamson, Hunter Cole Wilson, Ashley Lauren Worth, David Robert Wistishin, Nathaniel Tobias Wydra, Enkyol Yang, Madison Page Young, Megan Ann Young, Jolene Eves, Luke Henry Zachman, Joseph Alexander Zakruski, Joseph Gerard Zidek, Mr. Brinson Ziegler,
In closing, some of you will be serving our country in one of the military branches, some will be entering the workforce, while others will be heading off to further your education in a college or university setting. Each of your paths will be unique, but I am fully confident that you are prepared for success. We're so proud of each and every one of you for all that you have accomplished and all that you will accomplish in the future. So congratulations, Cape Coral High School, Class of 2020.